I'm Jenny Fish from One Big Happy Yarn Company. Welcome back to our block of the month. We are getting ready to start block 5. So happy May Day. Today is May 1st for this beginning of this block. We are going to be working on the shadow triangle. We're using yarn overs and decreases to create this pattern. As you can see here, the yarn overs create a diamond and the texture stitches create the shadow triangles. In your pattern, it'll tell you how many stitches you need to cast on. So you go ahead, you can use your long tail cast on. Remember, you want to keep it loose. We will be seaming the edges later on, so remember that as you're casting on. You can use whatever cast on method you choose. I just choose long tail because I like the structure of it, but feel free to use whatever you're comfortable with. We're still using the size 7 knitting needle and all the yarn that's in your kit, so choose the color of your choice for this block. Remember, you will be making 2 in 2 different colors. Okay, so let's get started. Here on my little sample, I have already knit 1 repeat. So this is what yours will be a little bit longer, of course. This is just 1 repeat because I wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. And this is 16 rows. And your pattern will tell you step by step what you do. So I'm going to go ahead and work row 1 to give you an idea of the stitches involved in this. And then I'm going to skip and show you some of the special stitches. So row 1. We are going to slip, same as with all of our other patterns. If it doesn't tell you purlwise, then you slip knitwise. So we're going to slip knitwise. And then we're going to knit 2, 1, and 2. Then a yarn over, that's an increase. And then we're doing an SKP, and I'll show you how we work that stitch. You slip, knit, and then the one that you just slipped, you pick it up and you pass it right over like that. And then knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do another decrease, which is a knit 2 together. So you slide your right needle through 2 stitches, bring your yarn around, and you just knit those 2 together. Then another yarn over, that's an increase. And then now we're into the bulk of the pattern. This is what we're going to repeat all the way across until we get to the last 3 stitches. So we are knit 1, yarn over, slip, knit, pass, and that's the SKP. And then knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then knit 2 together, just like that, and yarn over. Now for you, you'll go ahead and continue on until you're back to 3 stitches, or till you're down to 3 stitches. So I have my 3 here, and those last 3 I just knit. So 1, 2, 3. Now when you turn it over and you're looking at row 2, now we're going to slip the first stitch purlwise. The reason why we're slipping them this way, and I've said this before, is because we want a nice clean edge. That makes it easier when we're seaming them up later. Okay, so we're going to slip 1 purlwise and then purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the rest of this is purl 5, knit 5, all the way across until you get to the last 5 stitches. And then I'm just going to purl those last 5, and then I'll be back to the right side. There we go, got that last stitch. Okay, so that is row 1 and row 2. I'm going to go ahead and knit 3 through 6, and then I'll be back here to show you row 7 where we learn another special stitch. So now we're ready to start row 7. We are going to slip as if to knit, then we're going to knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over. Now here's where we're going to learn the new stitch. It is an SK2P. So we slip 2 knitwise, knit 1, and then we're going to take our left needle and pick up the 2 stitches that we slipped and lift them up and over the one that we knit. And that is a double decrease. So we're decreasing by 2 stitches there. Then a yarn over. Now we're going to get into our repeat section that we work across. We'll knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A yarn over, that's the increase. Then we're going to slip 2, knit 1, pick up the 2 that we slipped, lift them up and over. That's a double decrease, and then increase again with another yarn over. And then you just repeat until you get to the last 6 stitches, and then you just knit those 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I want to show you where the special stitches are in the sample here. This is the SK2P. You have your yarn over, your double decrease, and your yarn over. See, that forms the top of these diamonds. And then on this side, we have our SKP. It's the left-leaning decrease. On this side, just to keep it even, that's our knit 2 together, which is the right-leaning decrease. So that's what forms our triangles up there, the shadow triangles. So go ahead and finish out your rows. It's in your pattern step by step. I've showed you all the special stitches. Continue on until your block is 10 inches. Another little tip I want to show you is when you fold your block in half, if the sides meet up, it's square. So try to keep that in mind as you go along. Also, this again is a lace pattern. So it's going to be a little, actually I have one here that's not blocked yet, just to give you an idea of what it looks like fresh off the needles. Look at that. It looks a little rumpled and crazy, and then you block it out and it's beautiful. So when you are measuring, be sure that you pull it out and measure 10 inches this way, then 10 inches that way. That'll give you a square once you're done blocking, and it'll look beautiful like this. Okay, so go ahead, finish on, make 2 of these, one in one color, one in another color, and then meet me back here next month, June 1st, for block number 6. Happy knitting!